This is going to be our growing area down here. There's nothing dodgy about having a growing area underneath your skyblock. Hiya boys, welcome to Modded Skyblock Part 5. Last time we set up a computer storage system and then immediately made a better one. And we boosted our power output using the power mod. This is a bit of a bumper episode, this one, because it contains 2 streams worth of progress. I mean, that's mainly because one of the streams was so unproductive that if I made a video on that stream, it would have been called wasting 2 hours of my life in Minecraft. But anyway, today we are making the world prettier with some new shaders, upgrading our storage to hold millions of resources, and diving into mystical agriculture, where we can literally grow diamonds, redstone, and quartz from the soil. Quartz! The grind for quartz is finally over. Let's jump right in. Now, for all of my modded skyblock videos, and the other Minecraft videos I've done in the past, I've been using complementary shaders unbound. It looks great, runs buttery smooth, no complaints from me. But at the beginning of my stream, a guy in chat called Hot Potato Uncle-in-Law, which is a name, I suppose, but they suggested that I try Zeus shaders, which comes with full-on ray tracing. Now, the GPU I'm rocking is a 3080, and while the frame rate was mostly decent, I did switch back after a few hours just for better performance. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments which you prefer. It's a bit dark, like. It does look pretty though. It's like a candlelit fucking dinner, this. It's nice. It's very romantic. Oh, look, the moon. It's reflecting off the leaves. It's so bloody romantic.
I feel like I could just kiss Steve right now.
What? Look at the clouds. Hey, fair play. Look at them. Look at the RTX on the cows. Oh, like the sky looks way better. I will say that. Look at, wow. Okay, this is fucking nice. This, like the shadows coming from the sun. Yeah, the water is nice. Oh, look at the reflection on the water. It's like under the water. Wow. If I was laying down in a bath, this is what it would look like. Like, look at the surface of the, jeez. Wow, that looks nice. Okay, anyway, enough sucking that off. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering why I'm gathering string and flowers and what in the 7 hells this summoning circle is. Welcome to Mystical Agriculture, a mod that lets you convert resources into seeds so you can farm them endlessly. The first step, crafting this totally normal and not at all cursed demonic altar, which required red wool, so yeah, that's why I'm gathering the flowers and the wool and stuff. Then I had to craft my first seed base. This required prosperity ore, which comes from sieving soul sand. And how do you get soul sand? By combining witch water and regular sand. I mean, easy, right? These seed bases are the backbone of the mod. Almost every seed, no matter how powerful, uses these as a base. Speaking of seeds, let's make the first one Inferium seeds. Inferium seeds is what we need to do next. It's the lowest tier essence in the game. You can get it by killing mods or mining it in the end, but you will need a lot. Right. Now, if you have no idea what Inferium is, don't worry, neither did I. Inferium is collected by killing mobs or by going to the end. So, killing mobs then. Once you get 8 Inferium, you can surround a basic wheat seed to create Inferium seeds, which, surprise surprise, grow more Inferium. Take a shot every time I say Inferium, you will be dead. With these seeds in hand, I began to plant them in a simple 5x5 farm, but this is when I realized I was only at the very tip of the iceberg. And now it says I need 64 Inferium. You will need thousands, no tens of thousands of Inferium essence. What? I am sorry, what? What do you mean I need tens of thousands of this stuff? I only just got 10. It took you, what, 30 minutes to get 10? I mean, I think I can farm it, but like, should I just plant this? And that gave me the seeds back and... Right, that's giving me 1 Inferium per time. Right, so basically, what we need to do is we need to do this a bunch until we... Okay, we have 8, so now we can make another one. Right, okay, I think this might take a while. Yeah, this grind is insane. And as someone who is currently on stream still working through this mod, I can confidently say that tens of thousands of Inferium was an understatement. So why do I need this much Inferium? Well, Inferium is the lowest tier of essence. And like most Minecraft mods, it's another tier system. Basic seeds, like dirt or stone, use 4 Inferium each. But each higher tier of essence requires 4 times the essence of the tier below, meaning that just one of the highest tier essence needs 1024 Inferium. And to make a single top tier seed, I need 4096 Inferium. Yeah, it adds up. To speed things up a bit, I did a bunch of crouching, gathered enough Inferium to fill my entire 5x5 farm, and started upgrading my essence into Prudentium, the next tier. My goal was to beeline for nether seeds, because not only do they make netherrack, but they also produce soul sand, which I needed for prosperity ore, which is for the seed bases. So after grinding what I needed, I performed the totally normal demonic ritual and made my first nether seed. Okay, this is pretty demonic. NGL. Not gonna lie. This is pretty messed up. Let's just try this. Whoa! Look at it go! Okay, that's pretty cool. I do worry that's gonna get kind of old though, the more I do it. I began making a second 5x5 farm, but I realized I skipped some pretty important steps. Give me some dirt seeds. Dirt essence. So it doesn't even give me dirt. So you can make gravel, red sand with fire essence. Okay, it's kind of useful then. That's pretty useful. So never, I assume never essence is the same. You can craft it into a bunch of stuff. It's like evanescence. Soul sand, yeah, you can make soul sand. Make just regular netherrack. You can make a music disc. Lena Rain. All these essences can be made into different things, which is quite interesting. So I think it's worth getting like a couple of each of these. But if that's the case, shall I just make the nether one? I'm going to make that into a proper 5x5 because nether's very important. But there's nether quartz essence as well. Like, how do I get this? How do I get nether quartz seeds? Tertium essence. This is where I spent 90 minutes grinding prosperity from soul sand, crafting higher tier essences, and ritual summoning seeds, so I had 3 full farms running. At this point I had multiple farms running, but having to manually harvest them was not going to cut it. Now all I needed was a way to automate the farming process, which led me back to create. I kinda needed to redeem myself after the poor showing I gave it in the other video. The harvester will harvest any crop it goes over. If it has a connected inventory, the items will be stored in it. Yeah, it's going to rotate around and it'll reset the crops down. My plan was to use the harvesters in the create mod to collect essence and store it in a chest. So it was a way to automate the farming process and passively generate resources. But instead of using the boring rotation method that the guide suggested, I wanted to be a bit unique and use a gantry shaft to move the harvester backwards and forwards. Please work. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it's so slow, but it is doing it. And it's going in. Yep. Why is it so slow? How do I make it faster? Oh, and then oh. So it does work. It's very, very slow. And also, it requires a redstone signal here to turn it off. Unless I do gear shift here. No. No, my gantry. My bully! I think it was a noble attempt, but I think the rotatey one's just gonna be better. Yeah, after an hour of struggling, I just copied the tutorial. Sometimes being original just isn't worth it. Nice. So that works? Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Alright, and that's the last of our nether quartz seeds. Got 10 of the bastards. So we're going to go down here, we're going to plant all these up, 9, 10. And now this is full. So if we spam around here, we're going to be getting all sorts of nether essence and nether quartz essence. So if we want to speed it up, we can just shift for a bit and it will get us plenty of it. Not bad. I'm quite happy with myself that I managed to get all this to work. So that was the end of the first stream, and when I went to bed after, I literally dreamed about seeds and create and stuff like that. I think Minecraft is actually rotting my brain. But after that strange night's sleep, I was invigorated, ready to make some more progress on the Skyblock. Oh my giddy aunt, stop the Nintendo music right now. Today, class, we are watching whatever this is. Oh, now this is freaking epic. Are they announcing Minecraft 2? Oh, it's 22nd. Oh, I thought this was it. I thought this was it. I guess it is an announcement trailer. Now that I'm a big Minecraft player, I have to keep up to date with the game. Movie content. Oh, I love that movie. It looks so XD. XD random. Was that Enderman just flossing? Oh, fuck me. Couple years behind, boys. Wow. Now that is epic. So it's another day on the Skyblock. What I've been thinking is we could get some progress done. Don't know what the fuck this is doing here. The computer system. Maybe we can even get some crafting, like auto crafting. So I go with... Is that the dog? Oh. With the farms now automated, it was time to fix my storage system. My goal was to retire my old computer and create a proper storage system which could hold everything, including materials from the auto-siver and my new farm system. And when it comes to storage, go big or go home. Alright, and we're making, boom, 16 of those bastards. Because you need 3 of them to make a 4K, and you need 3 4Ks to make a 16K, 3 16Ks to make a 64K, and 3 64Ks to make a 256K, and 3 256Ks to make a megabyte. So yeah, this is going to be a very fun stream. As I said. Remember how I said one of my streams had almost 0 progress? Yeah, that's because I spent 3 hours grinding materials to craft 1 megabyte storage component. Surely, after all that work, it was worth it, right? Oh my god. We have a mega storage component. Mega. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. We've been working on that for a long old while. But, oh my god, the amount of storage we're going to have is insane. So there's 63 types? Don't tell me you can only have 63 types of items. I thought it would just be like this, where you had a massive disk that could just store everything. Please say that's not the case. So we're going to put this in here. Boom. It looks very cool. So if I start putting stuff in here, like just a bunch of random crap, you know, it stores a lot, but it only stores 63 different types of items. Oh no, oh no. Alright, no, that's fine. That's actually really cool, because that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, I spent so long. I spent so long making that. I spent like 3 hours making that. Yeah, reality was kind of crumbling before my eyes at this point. But instead of letting that soul-crushing 3-hour grind go to waste, I realised that I could use the ME chest from the last episode, the one where I had no idea what it was used for. Well, what the hell does that do for me? I don't get what the bloody hell was the point in that? Turns out that I can use my massive storage drive and replace the diamond chest at the end of my auto-sieving setup. Since the sieved resources don't go over 63 slots, this actually works. Now all of my sieved ores are stored and instantly accessible from the computer. I'm totally not just convincing myself that I didn't waste 3 hours of my life. Now that this was set up, I could automate ore processing. Right now, when you sieve gravel, it gives you ore chunks. So the chunks that are being stored right now in the system require me to take them out and craft them into ore before being able to do anything with them. The flux compactor automatically does this for us. So we need to be able to pipe the chunks from the ME chest into the compactor without the other materials from sieving being put into the compactor as well. This is where the export bus comes in. The export bus allows us to take items from our computer network and insert it into other containers such as chests, furnaces, or in this case, the compactor. So with the export bus correctly filtered to only accept ore chunks, the ores were being compacted and moved into another drive. I did do a smaller drive for this one so that it wouldn't take 3 hours, but it still did take an hour. That's a 64. Do we settle for 64? We can make a few more. 256. And that is as high as I'm willing to go. This and this should make that. We go from this and this. So these are now going in here. So whenever this goes in here, yes, it's being taken out, put into here, turned into blocks. Oh my god, why did that take so long to figure out? So all the sieve stuff is going to go in here. So yeah, now we have all of our like sieve materials in the system and they are being converted into blocks. And it looks like it's being converted into blocks as, like, at least it's been transferred into the chest at a slightly faster pace than which it's actually making them. Eventually, this will all be ore, and there will be no chunks, or a couple chunks maybe. And that's it for Modded Skyblock Part 5. We set up automated farms for renewable resources. We finally got the AE2 storage system to work and properly handle the sieved resources. And most importantly, I questioned my life choices multiple times. I know there's been a lot of resource generation recently, but soon we'll reach the point where we have everything we need for the cooler projects down the line without having to grind the resources. And automation is pretty cool, I can't lie. Now these videos do take a long time to make, so if you enjoyed, do consider subscribing. It does mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.